Good morning, everybody. We're here today to talk about what happens when things go wrong with your project. If you're working with Property Revolution or you're considering working with us, you know it's no surprise that sometimes things don't go the way they're supposed to go. You know, we live in a fallen world where things don't go the way we plan sometimes, or sometimes we have expectations of how things are going to unfold, and people call in sick, or someone's having a bad day, or the material doesn't look the way we thought it was going to look. And there's a number of things that can cause a project to go sideways. Weather, supplier issues, there's just an infinite number of possibilities for things to go wrong. And so I just wanted to take a moment and talk about what do we do at Property Revolution if that happens. So say you have a project, maybe it's underway or maybe it was recently completed, and something just looks a little funny. You're really happy with everything, but maybe the gate on your fence is a little off, or you look at your roof and one shingle seems to be a little bit out of place. Those things do happen sometimes. And our policy here at Property Revolution is, as long as you let us know that that's not quite the way it's supposed to be, we consider that a minor issue to address. We create a work order in our system. A person in our office copies everybody on an email that it's relevant to, and make sure that everybody knows what's going on. We create that work order in our system, and then our production manager will dispatch a member of our team to come out and address that issue. We try to get those addressed quickly. So that's what we do if it's a minor problem. What if it's a product related problem? I just had my roof installed, and part of the shingles on one part of the roof look one color, and on another part of the roof they look a little different. Didn't look that way the day they were installed, but after a week or so we started to notice a difference. Or I've got my nice composite Trex deck boards that I made a big investment in, and I wanted them to look consistent, and there's a color variation. Product related issues like that, we go back to the manufacturer. We worked really hard to build our credentials and our relationships with our suppliers. And if we have product related issues with the main brands that we install, we can go to the rep. The rep comes out with us. We look at the product. If it's defective, then they send out new product, and then we get it installed. Just last week, we had a large deck project where a certain size of deck board, the color was slightly off from the other deck boards. And thank you to Trex. The rep came out, did an excellent job. He said the difference was very, very subtle, but he looked at it. He said, yep, we agree that's not consistent. And they sent out all new deck boards to replace the ones that were a slightly different color. That's a huge advantage to dealing with a company that's certified with the brands that they install, is that certified contractor has those relationships so that those things can get addressed quickly. So we work really close with our vendors if there's ever a product issue to make sure that we get the product taken care of. Now, what if it's a Property Revolution problem? You had the team out, or the team's at your property, and you feel like they're not doing a good job, or the process isn't going as smooth as you wanted because there was weather delays or something like that. Or you're doing your final walk around at the end of the project and something doesn't sit right with you. If that happens, and on occasions those things do come up, this is what our process looks like. Either myself or our production manager will come out to the property. We walk around with the homeowner. We make a list of the concerns, and then we talk through that list together. And sometimes those are uncomfortable conversations. Maybe a person on the crew thinks that things are supposed to be done to a certain standard, or they're having a bad day, or the homeowner can sometimes be a little bit more particular about certain things, that they want them to look a certain way, and maybe we've missed the boat in communicating that to our team and making sure that we're all on the same page. And so what we do is we walk through, we make that list, we talk about it and try to keep it a professional conversation. And then we make an action plan, and we come back to the homeowner and say, hey, this is how we're going to address those concerns. And a lot of times when we get into those types of conversations, there's just more going on. Sometimes there's some product related issues along with some miscommunications or misaligned expectations. And this doesn't happen frequently. I'd say less than 2 or 3% of the time. But we do, in some years, we do as many as 400 or 500 different projects for different homeowners at different addresses. With that kind of volume, inevitably there are going to be some challenges to overcome here and there. And so when things do go wrong, I want you to know that we as a team here at Property Revolution are committed to owning any mistakes that we've made. We come out, we make a list, we create a work order, when we create a plan with our team to address those and get them taken care of. We've had situations in the past where homeowners were frustrated about something that happened, and at the end of the day, they were excited and content with the plan that we made to get those things addressed. So things do go wrong, but we want you to know that if we're working on your home, we want you to talk to us if something's not sitting right with you. We want you to be pleased with your project, and those are the steps that we take to make sure that your concerns are addressed. So I hope this helps. Everybody know what we do here at Property Revolution when things go wrong. We see a lot of contractors that just walk away from problems. We get called in to consult a lot of times when other contractors have problems with a homeowner, and we hate seeing those situations happen. So we're committed here at our company to hashing those things out and dealing with them with our clients and coming up to win-win solutions for everybody. Hope this helps. Have a great day, everybody.